Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Diamonds. And today we're playing top lane. I was planning on playing Ryze or Lux today, and of course, Ryze top lane. I only play Ryze top lane. You can play mid lane, but the difference is top lane is basically free because most champions are melee, and Ryze of course is ranged. It's also very useful because you will have an AP top laner, so if you have like a Set or a Yasuo mid lane, you will still have AP damage. Gonna ban Syndra. If you don't know, she's just the best mid laner at the moment, probably. You can argue about that, but she's being played a lot, so it's a good ban. I guess most people know because of Worlds. I'm not gonna talk about it if you are wondering, by the way, because I only have watched the first game for now. I'm planning on watching it as soon as I can, but I don't really have enough time. So, let's do the Master Breeze. I'm taking Feast because I just wanted to get through laning phase. Taking Natural Talent because it's a late game summoner spell, late game mastery, it gives me more damage, and Oppressor because I don't think I will get fed. I don't think I can get a lot of kills. Maybe in lane I can get a few kills, but not later on. So I will take Oppressor because I do have a stun. So that will help me more. So yeah, we are taking Thunderlord. There are some masteries you can take. Some people take Strength of the Ages, which will make you a little bit more tanky. That's also fine, I guess. I think Thunderlord is more useful if you are pretty sure that you can go aggressive in the laning phase, and I think I can. Of course, don't know my enemy yet, so it will be a little bit risky, but I can change it if I want. I don't really like blind picking Ryze, but you can kind of play safe on him. Yeah, they have a Lucian. Okay, that will mean they probably want to go aggressive early on. Also with the Alistar, and also would mean that they have a Morgana in mid lane. It's not the best, but it can deal surprising damage and get some kills. So yeah, you have to watch out for that. It's also against an Echo. Of course, Echo is melee, so again that's risky, but if you can dodge Morgana Q, you can probably win the fight. And an Echo also does have his R to escape, so I don't think he will die a lot. But I think that should be fine. Top lane we are against the Darius, and that means I will be playing safe. I'm still gonna take Thunderlords, I think, because I'm gonna try to poke him as much as possible so he won't go on me. We also have a Master Yi in the jungle, and I don't think that's great because it's a really risky pick. He can't really gank a lot, and he's not a tank. We don't have a good frontline because of that, except for me. So, welcome into the game, as today we're playing Ryze. Okay champion to play, but not the best in solo queue. I would actually not recommend him, because his R is... it's hard to use, because it's a pure communication R. Like you need to have good communication. You don't have that in solo queue. So it's very good in like the LCS and stuff like that. It's not very good in solo queue. Sometimes you can do a good R, but sometimes you'll just take half your team into their death, and that's not very good, of course. Now we are playing Ryze top lane, but we don't have TP. I would recommend, if you play him, play him top lane, because it's kind of free. Because most of the time you're melee against ranged, as we are today against Darius.
Minions have
I don't know, this Karma, don't think she's AFK. But I also recommend taking Ghost, as you are pretty vulnerable to ganks, and this will help you escape. But it's also amazing in late game when you just want to go all in and just don't die, because I actually built pretty tanky. I will talk about that later. And I just can go all in and go nuts, just spam all my abilities, and then it's very useful to have the Ghost more than the TP, because I won't be split pushing. I will just be with my team, and I'm also kind of the only tank, so yeah, I will be going tank after my first 2 items. I will start with Tear. It's kind of standard, kind of the standard item, I guess. Then you go Rod of Ages. That's what I do, and I would recommend it. But after that you have a few things you can do. You can go full IP. It's a fine build, but I would not recommend doing it in top lane, because it's kind of risky and you will probably die for it. So I recommend going tank, which for me probably means that I will go something like Frozen Heart with mana and armor, and after that I will probably go Spirit Visage to get the health and the magic resist. There already is a Volibear, but he's not really going to do a lot. I can actually just deal a lot of damage, so he has to go back now. Well, maybe he doesn't because he has his passive, but at least now he doesn't have his passive. And that will help a lot in future ganks and stuff like that. So that's very good. Already trying to deal some damage, because now he will probably be a little bit more scared to fight me. But I actually have to go back now, because I can get my tier. So I really have to go. I want that as fast as possible. That does mean I will miss some CS, but that's kind of worth it, because my tier can get stacking, and yeah, I will be stronger in the late game faster than if I would wait and get some more CS. That also was so it was kind of risky to stay, because the Darius could have killed me. He was at half HP, but without my abilities I can't really do anything. So it seems to be some trading in mid lane, but it also seems that Echo lost. Yeah, it was to be expected. The Morgana was probably safe. I don't think he was gonna get her. He couldn't really tower dive her because he was missed it. Because he was level 5, so he didn't have his R yet. And well, I'm missing all the CS right now. Happens sometimes. But he was just in the middle of the lane, so you kind of have to expect the volley bear to show up. He did flash for it, so that's good, I guess. But we are behind in kills now. Actually, already happened a lot. So the volley bear died to the Echo. Don't know when that happened. And Lucian got a kill on the Karma. That's pretty bad. We don't want the Lucians to snowball, because if he doesn't, he won't be that useful later on. And if he does, he can like snowball really hard as a Lucian and then just kill everything. I have to be careful, but I also kind of want to trade. Not this much though. Because he kind of won the end. Also because I'm now almost boom, and because I don't have DP I can't go back. So yeah, the game is going fine. I hope he doesn't die for nothing. He just get a kill and he gets out, so that's pretty good. Well played by him. Didn't expect it, especially against the Morgana. It's a really risky dive, but if you can dodge the Q, it at least gets a lot better. But it's still, it stays risky. I wouldn't recommend ever diving a Morgana. So we are level 6 right now, and that means he kind of has control of the lane, because my R won't do anything in lane while his is pretty strong. I could of course use my R to escape, but most of the time that doesn't work unless you have Sonya's. If you don't know, if you R and then Sonya's inside your R, you will still teleport, but you can't get stunned or just killed. So that's pretty good. He was standing in front of the cannon minion, so I couldn't use my Q to get it. And I didn't want to go in range of an auto attack, because he would probably attack me if I did. So if you aren't a Ryze player, you should take your Q first to 3 stacks, and then he just ghost here. I just don't want to die. Kind of want to stay a little bit more just to get these minions, and then I will go back. But you take 3 stacks on your Q, so you do some damage, and then you actually start taking your E, because that gives % damage with your Q. So you need to have some damage on your Q, and then you take % damage, which is more effective. But it isn't more effective if you didn't take your Q first, because you don't have enough damage. But if you don't do this, you will just have less damage. So you should always do this, whatever happens. So as I said with the build, I will be going tank, and that means the power spike is kind of at 4 items. Then my tier and my Rod of Ages also probably will be stacked. So that's very good. That most of the time works out really well. Sometimes it doesn't, but it should be stacked at least pretty far. So that's fine. After that I have a few options. One, I'm the only tank on the team, so I might have to go full tank after that. That's a fine option. You will have your damage, you will have enough mana, and you can just go nuts. You don't really have to care about anything. And that's fine to go, just go full tank if you need to. But you also can go on with Sonya's to have your escape ready, which sometimes is more useful. Sometimes it isn't, but it's also a good thing to do. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I kind of need to go tank, but it really depends on what my team gets. Like the Echo could go kind of tanky.
Unstoppable.
So good to Karma, but I expect her to go full IP.
Double kill.
And he will probably go full ID, although he could choose to get some semi-tanky items just to help out the team. So he's pushing it, which is... It's kind of fine because I'm ranged, but he could probably freeze it and just zone me because he has way more pressure at the moment. And even though I'm ranged, I just can't get close to him. So if you might have to take some damage for it, but it will cost me a lot of CS, so it would be worth it. Got mid turret already. That's the first turret going over to Echo, which is pretty good. Bot lane is still losing on its own, but on the other side we actually have a Fed Master Yi, which I never expect, but it's a great thing to see. Because he might be able to carry us, and then I can just sit back and take the win. I'm always fine with that. If you don't need to be the hero, I would say don't be the hero, it's fine. Just go with it and take the free win. In the end, it is just about getting to the victory screen, not about how you get there. I'm gonna go back now because I just want to have some pressure in lane, and I can also get more wards, get more potions from the bot lane. I think he will be fine, he can't really tower dive him. Well, okay. I really didn't expect that. Plus he is going crazy, but I don't think he will win that. No. Well, that's pretty bad. So 3 of us died for basically nothing, I believe. But maybe we got some kills early on and they're alive already. Then it would be kind of fine, I guess. Because the Darius TP'd bot lane, I could push this, but there is a Volibear top lane, so I can't really... I can stay in the middle of the lane because there's no Darius, but I can't go all the way to his tower because then I would probably die. I don't know how strong this Volibear is. I haven't actually had a fight with him before, but I think he would be strong enough to kill me. Even though I'm ahead in level, he's really tanky and I don't have my tank killing items. Actually, I don't really get tank killing items unless I get the magic ban, which I probably will, but against pure health it won't do anything, so Volibear is always gonna be strong against me. Now, as you can see, the Massey is invading and I'm moving over here because they probably saw him because of this. Now Darius isn't coming over just yet, but that could happen any moment. It seems that their jungler is in bot lane, so it's fine to be here, but you never know what's gonna happen. And I will probably be there in time to pick up most of the CS. We'll lose a little bit, but it's worth making sure that the Massey doesn't die. So yeah, the game is still going fine because we are way better in late game. Of course we have the Ezreal, which is kind of a late game champion. We have the Ryze, which is a pure late game champion. Of course he can roam with his R, but at rank 1 it's basically nothing. So it has to be at least rank 2 really. And we of course have the Master Yi, which is also a really good champion in the late game. And Echo is fine, I guess. If he can get the kill, he will be useful enough. He has a pretty good score, although he did die a lot. But yeah, that's going fine. Bot lane is getting killed. hopefully they have died in Volibear. Don't think they will.
None are worthy of my
And
task.
now I basically
Double
have
kill.
my core with my Tear and my Rod of Ages, but I don't actually have a power spike right now. I'm not strong in any way, so I still can fight. Unless we have like a number advantage, I can't really do anything but farm. This will probably be the most boring video in the series, but when we hit like 30 minutes it will be pretty fun, I guess. And I hope you can learn something from it. That's of course still the most important thing. So if you're wondering what's gonna happen to the series, this might actually be the last episode, because the season is ending pretty soon. I believe 7 days, but I'm not sure. Something like that, maybe a little bit more. So this might be the last video I make. I could do another one, but what I'm thinking of doing, let's get some flow going. What I'm thinking of doing is just
An enemy has been slain.
releasing this video and then starting to play actually like a lot of ranked, like probably only ranked. Normally I just do like one ranked game for a video and then I start playing normals again, which is fine. I enjoy normals almost as much, not really, but still quite a lot. Just Ghost out, I think I can escape that way. That was really bad, but
You have been slain.
it's still fine. It's only one kill to a Darius, and I don't care about a Darius. In late game we can just run around him in circles, so who cares. As long as I just can keep farming and the game is still going well, it's actually turning in our favor more and more. But after this video I will just start playing only ranked probably and just try to get silver, and maybe I'll just record another video if I have the time, but I'm gonna prioritize getting to silver because I really want that. I've never been in silver and it would be a good step before doing the series next season. Before he died. He didn't have his R up, so he probably should have eaten over the wall just to get to safety. Arius, I think he's gone back, but you should just ping, because you never know what's happening. Are winning the fight, people might die.
Double kill.
So right now it's a 2 for 2 because the Echo died earlier. That's still fine, I guess.
Shut down.
Now it's kind of turning. Yeah, the Darius showed up. That means I will just have to push this as much as I can, and then it will be okay, I guess. It's not great that they died, but if the Ezreal survives, that's pretty good. And I don't think a Volibear can get it. So the other thing I might do is just play until I'm in silver promos and then record the promos, or just the last game of the promos, and just to have some more content. And I guess I would kind of want to show it if we actually got the silver. That would be pretty cool. As you can see, Darius is still hanging in the bot jungle, so that means I can just get this turret for free, and that will give a lot of gold. So now I just need 300 gold, which I can steal from mid lane. And yes, that is a fine thing to do because I'm almost at my power spike. If I get this farm I will need just one more item, and I have to go to mid lane anyway. My team's dying over here. I don't really want that to happen, I would say. I'm gonna try and I have to go the way, but that's fine. So, we just got an ace. I really didn't expect that, but that's good, I guess. We will be able to get at least this turret, and I will get my item, I guess. So, yeah, this game is going pretty well. Guess I'm gonna get carried. The one thing that might happen is that we could still lose because we don't have a tank, and they do have some tanks. Volibear is actually playing this really well, because he is going full tank. That means Darius can get some damage, and Alistar is pretty tanky, but there's a big difference between an Alistar with his R and without. And even with his R it's only like I believe 7 seconds. So you should know that. Play way too much Alistar to not know that, but so after those seconds, oh no, I have lag and there's a Darius showing up. I think I'm dead, but let's just try. No, I'm dead. Okay. That lag was such a bad timing. It's really weird, annoying. It only happens when I'm recording, like only a little bit, so I just have to put up with it. It's kind of affecting the game sometimes, but most of the time it's why didn't he use his R? He always uses Sonya's and after that uses R. This time he didn't even R. Now always use your R because it will save you, especially as an echo. But there are more champions like Trindamirs. There are a lot of Trindamirs that just don't use their R, which is one of the stupidest thing in this game. But he uses Sonya's and then he R's, which means that he will stay in the same place because the Sonya's with is, I don't know, 4 seconds is it? I don't know. But at least it's long enough to make him stay in the same place, so he will deal some damage but he won't actually escape. And that's kind of what the R is meant to do, so if it doesn't, it's kind of useless. So I don't know why he's not doing that.
Consider yourself lucky.
So next item, as I said, will be Spirit Visage, and that would mean that I am probably at my power spike if I can get that item. It will take me some time because I still need 2000 gold. I'm not really getting a lot of gold because, well, I'm not getting kills. But as long as I don't die too much and just can keep farming, it's fine with me. The one thing I don't get is why there's Karma alone in our bot lane. Because that's like a really free kill. I really don't get that one. No, don't fight. We cannot fight a 3v5. What are they doing? Okay, I will just... Okay, they were all over there. Then I'll just run away. I did keep them busy for long enough to let the Mastery get some kills. Winning is pretty hard. I don't think we can kill them. Because I don't have damage right now. But we did win the fight and it was a 3v5, so this Mastery is playing pretty amazing. We'll have to say that I don't really like playing with Mastery because he's such a risky pick, and well, people should know how to counter him, but most people just don't. So if you want to play him, I guess it's fine, because people just don't learn enough. You should like kind of know this stuff. It's basic stuff why you don't like see him in the LCS and high elo. Basically a lot of champions you don't see in high elo or in the LCS is because they have one major thing that counters them so hard you just can't play them. With Master Yi it's just because if you stun him he's dead. He actually got the Guardian's Angel. Does he have it? Yeah. So it didn't... Oh, hello. Try to get some damage. There's a Volibear over there. So I don't really want to fight right now. I do actually want to try to get them as low as possible, but I don't really have any AP yet. Which meant that this Karma goes back. Now this Musty is carrying us, but he's also an idiot. Just to say, he just went in a 3v1, and although he's really strong and he actually wins the fight, if he died and we would have gotten nothing, that would have meant we just basically couldn't do anything until he was back, because we can't fight without the E. We do have some strength, mostly the Echo, and I guess the Ezreal has a little bit of strength. I don't have any. The Karma wasn't even with us because he was going back. So yeah, if he died we couldn't do anything for like a full minute, which would have been pretty bad. Actually didn't get my Q off, but he still dies. Oh no, I'm just yeah, leaving the Karma behind. Actually hope the Ezreal doesn't die, but I can't help him. I'm too low. We did overstay for that, but I actually expected them to get that turret, because they have a bad Master Yi with way too much damage. And they had an 80 carry. Where in mid lane it was just me and the Echo, and we're both AP, so they should have done it way faster. He's again taking way too much risk, though he's winning it. I still think he shouldn't do it, because if he gets stunned like this, he could still die. So as you can see, he's not dead. He did get 2 kills, but now we have to wait till he's back up, so we can't do anything. And that's really annoying, because at some point this inhibitor will come back up, and if they have like an amazing team fight with the Darius hitting good abilities and stuff, with the Alistar having good knockups and crowd control stanking up way too much damage, the Volibear just being useful with, well, his tankiness, and he actually has surprising amount of damage most of the time. The Morgana can have a good R, and then we could still lose this. We don't need to take risks like this just to have a chance. I'm lagging again, it's really weird. Most of the time it doesn't really do anything, so that's fine. Now I kind of want to look for flanks, but yes, now I just want to get them out of here. There's Musty, now we can actually fight them. Let me just try to get this kill. I didn't need to flash, I just wanted to finally have a kill. Like I have 8 assists and no kills at all. Just wanted to change that. So really good flash, do that at home. I didn't have the Alistar that whole fight, I think. There's the arm, so that's over. We can just kill. We're doing decent damage already. So I guess this might be the game already. I didn't actually get to do anything, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, there's this random vote. So yeah, this is the game, and I'll just take a look at the damage and all that good stuff. So, pretty good game. We didn't play amazing, we made a few mistakes. We had a death because of the lag, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine overall. We got 207 CS, which is the most in the game by about 30, so that's pretty good. We had 1 kill, 2 deaths and 9 assists, which again is an okay score. We got an A and we gained 26 LP, so that means we're now at 52. Just need 50 more LP to get into promotion series, and we can probably do that in 2 games. Damage, we actually didn't do a lot of damage this game. That's kind of because we are just a really late game champion. We actually did less than the support, which I would say that's pretty bad. But again, that isn't actually because we played that bad. We did do our job, and we still did more than their AD carry. So as you can see, the Musty really carried us. Not gonna say he didn't, it's just true. He did really much damage, and I will honor him. He did play really well. Actually, no one was flaming on our team. Sometimes you just see people flaming when we're getting carried, so don't know why you would do that. But so yeah, I don't know if there will be another videos of this series, but there will be more videos of other series and just random videos. Don't know when the next one will come, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.